Hello everyone, it is Karynjean. Welcome to the studio. Welcome back to the studio. I hope everybody's doing well. Okay, I think I need to raise this up just a little bit. As you see before you, a Domino's box. I had been craving pizza, but I didn't want to get a real pizza. I don't consider Domino's real pizza. I like their thin crust pizza. So, so I ordered that last night and ordered some pasta. And I've always wanted to do something with the Domino's box, right? And so that's what we're going to try to do today. Now, I have an idea. This here measures a little over 8 and a quarter by 8 and a quarter. And I have an idea. Of what I want to do. So first I'm going to take this over to, well, I was going to take it over to the rotary, but let's just get out the cutting mat and some of this you might be able to see and some of this you're probably not going to be able to see. I'll get out my rotary cutter. This is not the long one, but I'm going to, all right, you guys, that's in frame. Well, first I'm going to cut this off. I do not want these. So let's see if we can just, get that there. Okay, gone. And get this here. Might actually be easier to do it on the rotary. And we're going to get it here. Get it here. Oops, this needs to be straightened out a little bit more. Whoa, it just shifted. I don't think it needs to be perfection. I have from Crafter's Companion those card kits that I got for a couple of months. Those papers are 8 by 8. And so this is a little bit over, this is, what did I say? It's going to be an 8 and a quarter inch square. So we could use those papers, or I could just use different things. This is going to be something that we're going to work on over the course of time. I think what I want to do, so here I have it at 8 and a quarter. Okay. See, that spine is kind of big. I have a piece of hair flying away and getting caught in my eye. What do we have there? That's 2 and a quarter right there. Okay, and here we have, oh, that's a little bit, that's more than, that's about 8 and a half, for heaven's sakes. This one, the top piece is longer than the bottom piece, but it has this. We can cut it down. All right, hold on a second. Let's see, where are we at? 8 and a quarter would be right there. Let's cut it off. Okay. And I might want to neaten this edge up a little bit. I need my longer, rule, quilt rule. Just too lazy to walk over to the other side of the room to get it, for heaven's sakes. Honestly, of all the silly things. And see, this keeps on shifting. All right. Yeah, all right. I think I am going to give up and just smooth it out a little bit. No. going to take it over to the rotary and smooth it out, but I'll just continue smoothing it out here. Or I should say straightening it out, not smoothing it out. That makes no sense. All right, let's see what we can do here. Just to, there. Smooth that bit out, I guess, is what I'm talking about. And how are we looking over here? Okay, we're looking mighty fine. That's what I'm saying. Now my idea was, oh gracious, and hello, I don't even know if I asked everybody how they were doing. Hello, my lovies, my lovelies. Okay, big stretch. My idea was, and I'm gonna start interrupting myself, I can tell. Might need to cut off that little bit. My idea was to make this kind of like an idea book for me, or like a sample book, although I can also use something like this, because I want to start playing around with different card making techniques. And you know, as I say, card fronts I turn into pockets and journals anyway, so okay. But also to keep this for myself and use it as, I don't know, more like an art journal kind of thing. But what I was thinking is putting in large O-rings here, like I did for the school journal. Like this journal, which is the front and back of a composition book, right? And I just punched holes in it and have these large rings to goodies galore. Oh, look at this journal. This is a fun journal. Large pocket. Look at this. So yeah, so like this journal, which I am having fun looking at. Anyway, yeah. Sailboat pocket. What is this? Does this spell out anything? Oh, play. It spells out play. P-L-A-Y. Oh, this is a fun journal. There's a pocket there. Hidden words. I love hidden words. So anyway, so this is what I was thinking about, this kind of thing. Look at that. Oh, isn't this fun? Oh, and look at this. I have these triple pockets here to be able to carry the weight of those chains. The most powerful person is the one that does not let their fear stop them. The only person that can stop you is you. Well, a little trip down memory lane here. Anyway, this is in the Etsy shop. Is this a pocket? No, but this is a pocket. May God give you grace never to sell yourself short, grace to risk something big for something good, and grace to remember that the world is too dangerous for anything but truth and too small for anything but love. William Sloane Coffin. We could play games. It's not going to spin because I have it glued down. Ooh. Well, I had it glued down. Now we're going to glue it down again. This is what I get when I start playing. Ooh. Don't know if that's going to hold it or not. I might need to use silicone glue. Ugh. Okay. Anyway, so this is the idea that I had, again, for the umpteenth time. Hello? Come on. Go, go, go. There we go. Fun. It's a very fun book, a very fun journal. So that's the idea I was having, but I wanted to make slits here. So maybe just 2 of them. Let me get out my rings. Rings. Let me get this one out. Get the smaller one out. And this is, what did I measure this at? I think I measured it at, my math's up. I'm getting confused. Here we go. Let me put it there. It's 2 1/4 inches, but not quite because of that. Anyway, I'm just going to eyeball this. Let me get a, oh, maybe not eyeball it. I don't know. There. So, what do I have? 2, 1, do 3, do 4, 5, 6, 1/4. Do one like here. And do one like here. That might be, that's too far over. I want it in the middle. All right, let me do that again. Here. Let's just do it here, where I think to be the middle, to be about close enough. Close enough. And I'm going to need to get my oops, make sure that's tight. In there. And I guess right here. What I'm doing is, that's 1/4 inch. And that is crooked. Dang it. Don't know how important that is. Again, this is really just a, I'm looking for the cover to this. There it is. Clear things on top of clear things disappear. And using that, ugh, come on. Like this. I don't want to rip that out. I just want to pull it up a little bit. I want to keep the spine is what I'm saying. And I guess I'm not keeping the spine. Oh, sorry. I just ripped. All right, here we go. No worries. No worries. We will not keep the spine, in which case I then can take it over to the large rotary to... All right, so I'm going to make it very similar to that school journal instead. And just to neaten this up, I think, no, we're good. Okay, I was going to take it over to the rotary, but I do not need to take it over to the rotary. More or less the same size, but not quite. Okay, so that'll be the back, that'll be the front, like so. They're not quite the same size. Also, these are the large rings. I do have smaller rings. Maybe we'll start with smaller rings. I'm going to take this over to large rotary because they're not the same size. I'll be back. Okay, I cut them down to 8-inch square just because I needed to make sure they were square. I am going to punch these with the larger hole, I think. Well, we could try the smaller hole. We'll try the smaller hole. I don't know if those, I don't think those will go through the smaller hole. Okay, so we're going to, so this is 8, so 4, so 2.5 inches. Come on. 2.5 inches in. And line it up with that. And then 2.5 inches in, because there's a ruler on the side of this, depending upon what size hole you're going for. Line it up with that. Okay. And let's see if these, I got these, make sure the rings can fit through the hole. Holes. Yeah. Okay. Now, there we go. Okay. And as I said, this is going to be more of an art journal, so let me think about what type of paper I might want to put in it. Now, whatever paper I put in it, well, I could do 8 inches, and I could do the same thing. Do an 8-inch square. All right, let me see. Hold on. Okay, I'm back, and this is what we're going to start with. This is, I just pulled out a few pages of ledger paper because I like ledger paper. This is the cover to a book, and I like this. So I'm going to cut this up and put that in there. I have a couple of coloring pages. This is a book I got, or what's left of the book that I got at a thrift store, and I think it's, I forget what it's called, but it's the newspapers, front page newspapers. 1787, the Pennsylvania Gazette. Wednesday, September 19th, 1787. Sterling and Norcross Mercantile. $100 reward. It broke open last night. The hour robbed of foundry articles. Okay, so that's interesting. New York Herald. Indianapolis News. Murder most foul. Anyway, I need to be able to tear out one of the signatures is what I'm trying to do. So it's not too school segregation, the Topeka State Journal, school segregation banned, 1954. Bella. Oh. All right. There we go. Polio is conquered. Anchorage Daily Times, we're in. The vote makes them the Staten Island Advance. Okay, so there, put this back. This is a couple of just cardstock, old January 2020. I just pulled out some more than I need. Here's an old road atlas from, I don't know when, but you know my love for maps. So let's just, Connecticut, Florida, New York. Let's go to Massachusetts. Maryland, Maine. Where's Washington? Used to live there. Massachusetts. Here we go. We'll pull out Massachusetts. I'm not worried about signatures here. I'm going to rip it out. Because I want to get Cape Cod in there, right? My lovely Cape Cod. Let's go to Eastern New York. Long Island. Here we go, Long Island. Long Island is not going to fit. This is where I grew up. Riverhead. Coram, Middle Island Ridge. Right there. Ridge, New York. Which is pretty much in the center of the island. Shortly before it forks off into the forks. But we could also use this as a fold out. All right, I'm gonna, we'll put that one in there. Let's try Pennsylvania. Rhode Island, Pennsylvania. Lancaster, York, Philadelphia. Oh, Pottstown. Look, that's where I live now. I used to live over here. Reading. Harrisburg. My daughter lives out here. Anyway. So we'll take this. Okay. And I'm going to make them fold outs. So, what one is this? Oh, Cape Cod. All right. Let's start trimming stuff down. so this is going to be a fold out this way. So I need it to be 8 inches this way. I need to take off, all right, I'm just going to, I suppose I can tear it. I don't know if my ruler is gonna, ay. Can't really see. Okay. What do we have? 9.5 inches. Did I tear it straight? I don't think so. All right, here we go. Let's just go to the trimmer. Gonna fold it in half so it fits on the trimmer. Trim it off there. And how big is it? Take an inch off here or thereabouts. Okay. Right, because it's going to fold over anyway. Okay, so there's one. Now this one, this needs to be 8 inches. Let's see. Let's mark it. Oops. What's that? Okay. 7. It's on the 7-inch line. 7 plus 8 is 7. 7 is 14. Is 15. Oops. 15. Oh, no. We're going to have to take it. All right, so if I take it here, so if I, all right, let me trim 1/2 inch off this side. Let's just do that now. 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. I suppose I could have it flip up. It doesn't really matter. The cat has something. What does the cat? Oh, that's my paintbrush. Ugh. Bad cat. It's my fault. I have my painting stuff. It's in a carousel thing, but it's on the floor over there because I was reaching for something. Anyway, irregardless, that does not matter. This, I'm going to, all right, I'm just going to trim up. This here. Gonna neaten that. See what we got. So it's this way. Well, I don't want to, it's going to flip up and flip in? That makes no sense. Hold on. There. Take that off. Because of the orientation of this, it needs to go in the book this way. All right, now we need to mark it 8 inches. No, I'll be back. It's just easier to take it over to the rotary. Okay, so this is 8 inches square. This is 8 inches this way, and we could just fold it in. We could just fold it in like this. And like that. And that's 8 inches. More or less. This is, and we'll do the same here. And we'll just fold those in like that. Okay, good. Now, these are, how wide is this? Wider than 8 inches. I want to keep the tab on there. So, Oh, look at that. I was actually using this for something. 2020. Maybe I should. 2020. That is when... That is when we shut down for COVID. All right. Let me put those aside. Artland Memorial. We shut down in March. Okay, yeah. Here, we'll do this. Let me see. Ooh. I think that's in... Oh, that's a horrible eraser. Look what I just did. Here we go. Yeah, this is when I was working in hospice. Well, we shut down, actually, the hospice agency that I was working for, because of, long story, it was part of a large organization, and the large organization decided to get out of hospice, and we shut down at the end of January. We had team meetings every other week. We shut down at the end of January, and then the world shut down about a month after that. So yeah. All right, but anyway, so yeah, I don't care. Put all those in. Let me measure where 8 inches is. There's, just line them up there. 8. I need to take it off right here. Take off an inch. I'm taking off an inch. I don't know if Mini Rotary will go through all of these pages. So I'm taking off their holes. It's because I don't want to lose those tabs, because those tabs are fun, are they not? Yes, they are. So, and then we also need to measure it this way. This way is 15 inches again. Do we just want to take it off the bottom? We could just take it off the bottom. Take it off the bottom. 7:15 right here. It's a big chunk of the bottom we're losing. I'm not even going to look. I'm just going to cut. And they can just be put in there too. Okay, boom. All right, so these are, this is 11. We need to take 3 inches off this way. And a 1/2 inch off this way. Okay. Now, I want to open this up. Right. Okay, fine. First I'll take the 8. First I'll take the 8. 15 right there. Right there. And because these are going in on those rings and they're not going to be sewn in traditionally, I actually want to cut this open as well. Ooh. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to cut off just the edge there. And then so it's 2 separate sheets, and then we'll just fold it in. We will just fold it in. I'll do the same to this, not knowing if we're going to put that in or not. Okay, so this is 8 inches. Just, it only needs to get folded in a little bit, but we can fold it in more than a little bit if and we so desire. Okay. We still have to cut down these. This is, well, I suppose I can leave that. Cut it down. Oh, I was going to say, I suppose I can leave that. That's already, and I could just glue it down, cover it up, glue it down, and make that a side pocket. But how big is it this way? We need to take off 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. 1.5 inches. Oh, hold on. Let me just go ahead and chop it down that way first. And I'm also going to take it there. Might be able to use that for something. Okay, and I said 1.5 inches. So I'm going to cut it there, right there, although I realize it's a bit messy. Okay, how big is this? Let me trim down that edge there. Fine. Now, here, let's just make it easy on myself. Oh, I trimmed it down too much. The holes are going to be in the drawing. That's 8 inches. Okay. And the picture is 7 1/4. So if we do 1/4 inch on both, just take it off 1/4 inch, like there. And line this up with the 1/4 inch about there. There. Those guys should fit in the book. And this is 8.5, so we need to chop off 1/2 inch from the side. And this is probably 8.5 by 11. 8.5 by 11. So we're going to take off 3 inches from the bottom. And 1/2 inch from this side. 1/2 inch from this side. Which will be, yep, right there. And I think right now that's everything, I think. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put these all together like so. Like so. I'm not going to worry about placement at the moment because we're using our big chomper. Like so. And with the big chomper, I took them in 2.5 inches this way, lined it up with the edge of the chomper. Oh, hold on. Right there. And then did the same. This way, 2.5 inches with the tallest one, because these papers are not all the same. And hopefully, ugh. Hopefully they'll all fit. Now I wanted those, well, okay, fine. Yep, tabs, these. All right, oh, I forgot to do these. hold on. Forgot to do these. Oh, so 2.5 inches where the bottom is, right there. Line it up there, there, there. And then flip it over. And 2.5 inches that way. Line it up with the edge, and there. Okay. All right, and let's see what we have. I really don't care at this point. We're just going to layer them up. And that one, and that one, and that one, and this one, and this one, and this one. We need to get plain paper in here too. No worries, no worries, no worries. I think there we go. Let's see what we got. Our holes there. Oops. Can't find them. Can't find them. There we go. Holes there. Holes there. Ugh, come on, come on. Holes there. Holes there. Oh. Oh, there. I was going to say, what? I didn't poke holes in it? I thought I poked holes in it. I did. I just had the paper twisted the wrong way. Okay, so and now we have holes there and holes. Ah! Those things are hard to close. All right, school segregation, fold that in. This one we're in. Alaska's in as the 49th state. Yay! Okay, now we can still put these guys in too. And they just need a hole anywhere, somewhere. I'll put a hole in the middle of it. These guys need to be cut down. And just a hole anywhere. Here we have another one. A hole. This one needs to be cut down. That way. What do we have here? Oh, this one too. Let me take the scissors to this one. There. Always an iffy thing with me, right? Can't cut a straight line to save my life. Cannot do it. Don't know what, if anything, I'm going to do with that. All right, now we have this. Also, we could put in some envelopes, right? Because envelopes are fun. Oh, this one should probably go down here. Did I not cut it? And this one up here. Could actually cut a couple holes in it that way. We can do that. I know it already has one hole in it, but that's okay. So we're going to bring this back over, 2.5, boom, and 2.5, boom. Okay, oh, because, yeah, let's take that one out. Or we could just, oh, for heaven's sakes, we could just cut it down. Make it a little one. Why not? Have a little fun with it, right? This we could put here. And because I only have 2 rings instead of 3 rings, see, if I had 3 rings, then something like this would stay in better, although I probably, is there enough distance there? Well, no, I cut it down too much. Like, let's see, is there enough distance here? No. Nope. See, because it's on one ring, it's gonna flip around like that, but that's okay. Put you here, and you here. Could actually fan them a little bit, right? That's fun. Why not? Need to put those in somewhere, or not. We'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Whew. Right, so this is the base of my fun book. I have to cover that with something. I really don't want to see that, do I? No, I don't want to see that. I haven't read the book. I bought it at the thrift store because I liked the cover and I wanted a hardcover book to use as the base of a journal. We have a couple of coloring pages, a couple of news pages, the maps, which are important to me. I love maps because I love traveling. We have that. Long Island. A friend of mine always, she was my friend from Scranton. There's no reason why she would be able to speak with a Long Island accent. But she tried so hard. She did. She tried so hard. Yeah. So I would say stuff like Long Island. Long Island. She liked my Long Island accent whenever I laid it on thick. Okay. So, this is what every once in a while we will turn to and work in. I will be adding, obviously, more pages as I go, be decorating and having fun and doing things. Some things I will do on my own, and some things I will take you along for the ride. So, just put this one right here. Oh, actually down here. Ah! There. Okay. I know I have editing to do. Yeah, I have editing to do. So this is just, I don't know what we're going to call this. Just intermission, right? Intermission. So I hope you are enjoying my play here using a Domino's cardboard pizza box for a fun personal journal. This is Karynjean. Let this inspire your own imagination and have a blast. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.